Hello, I'm going to do the daily energy for January 12th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not. If you are looking for more information, please be sure to check out your sun, moon, or rising sun sign. Also, happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday today. All right, what we're going to look at is the obstacles you may be facing for today. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Judgment. What it is you need to see or what it is you need to look at. Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. What are your future energies coming in? King of Swords. I like that one. The Wheel and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Energies to keep in the back of your mind for today is the Page of Wands. Okay, so your obstacles or concerns for today is trying to find the balance, on within something and hearing a message. Like you're not hearing a message about something. You're not hearing. Somebody is trying to tell you something. There is a message that either the universe or someone is trying to tell you, and it involves your happiness, right? It involves you. It involves your Ten of Cups. I feel like maybe you're struggling today with how do I make everything work, right? I have so much on my plate today that I don't know how I'm going to make everything work. I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in, and I'm feeling overwhelmed with everything. And definitely that's an obstacle for a lot of people because it's like, there's not enough hours in the day, right? So it's like, how do I find the balance? How do I work everything all out? All right, what it is you need to look at, what you need to work on is, it's almost like prioritizing. What do you feel? How do you prioritize, right? If you have all of this stuff and you're trying to figure out how to deal with it, the easiest way I find is to write everything down and then to prioritize things. What needs to be done? What has to be done? What makes you happy, right? What do you need to look at is the Three of Cups, is that happiness, friends, the support around you. What are those things that you feel make you happy, that energy coming in towards you with the sun? How can you prioritize things? How can you lessen your load? Sometimes when you write everything down, then you're like, okay, I'm getting everything out, and now I have a direction, now I have a goal, now I see what it is that I need to do, or how am I going to handle it, or everything that needs to be done, so I can kind of put that in order as to importance. The future energies coming in is that I feel it's a new schedule. It's a new way of you handling things. It's a new way of you doing things. With this King of Swords and with this Wheel, I feel like you find that resolution in order so that you lighten your load and you feel happier. Because you're like, okay, now I got it under control. Now I know what it is that I need to do. I have my schedule. I know what I need to focus on. I know what I need to work on. And this helps you to feel happier. You're like, okay, now I don't feel like I'm all over the place. I don't feel like I'm scattered. I don't feel like I'm all over the place. So I feel like today is the day that you just realize that you have a lot on your plate. You write it all down. You see what needs to be done. You prioritize it. And then you have your schedule, and then you start checking things off. It always feels good to check things off your schedule. It always feels good to know that, okay, I've accomplished it. I'm not being overwhelmed by everything that's going on. All right, so let's get a little clarification here with this Two of Pentacles. Balance. There's a situation that you're not sure about. There's a decision that you need to make. There's a direction that you want to go in. You feel scattered. You feel overwhelmed. You don't have clarity. You're confused. You're not sure how to balance something out. You're not sure what direction or a choice. That you have a lot of scattered energy. Judgment. You have a lot going on in your mind. You're thinking about a lot. You're listening to a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people that are around you that they're trying to tell you something. That's funny with the Page of Wands. I feel like you might have it coming in to you from all sides, right? Sometimes we feel like everything's happening all at once, and that may be how you're feeling today. Is you feel like everything is happening all at once, like it's all coming at you, it's all coming towards you. And I almost feel like you're ready to explode, right? You're like, I just want to be calm. Or I just want to sit on the couch and relax today. I just want to do that today, and I feel like I can't. All right. I almost feel like what you need to look at is that support of those people that you have around you. And are there people that you can delegate some of these chores, some of these things, some of these things that are on your plate? Can you give those to other people? Are there people around you that can help you? It could be, are there people around you that will give you direction or guidance or will help you with some of these things that are on your list, right? Is there someone that can give you advice or direction and say, hey, this is how I handled it, or this is how I did it? I also feel like, are there people around you that you feel that you can say, hey, can you help me out with this? Can you get this done for me? Can you do this for me? Right? Can you work on this for me? Can you help take this off my list? I feel like there's a support system around you that you're not taking advantage of, and that you need to look a little closer into that. All right, so the Eight of Wands, powerful, definitely. Queen of Wands, getting the situation under control and feeling calmer, right? Taking the bull by the horns. Excuse me. Sometimes we feel that when we're so overwhelmed with stuff that we don't even want to do it, or we're just like, it's almost like we're frozen. But I feel like looking at this, how can I learn from other people? What is some advice people have? Who can I delegate to? Helps you feel like things are more under control, and you start to feel calmer, and you're like, okay, I can breathe now. And then let's look at the wheel. Change. We have the Lovers, we have the Magician, and we have the Nine of Cups. I love that. Yay. So this is the future energies that coming in for you, because I feel like it's a new way of you to handle things, and that there are those partnerships that you have, those people that you can rely on, that you can you can work with them, right? You can work with them. I also feel like it helps in your relationships, because you're not so stressed. You don't have so much on your plate. You're not having to deal with all of these things. You're also feeling, you realize that you have more power, that you can get things under control, because I feel up here, you're like, I feel like everything's out of control and I can't get it under control. But over here you feel like, okay, this is my plan. This is my routine. This is my direction. This is my guidance. Now I know how to handle these things. Now I know that I need to prioritize. I need to write things down. I need to look for help. I need to delegate. And there's this happiness, right? This excitement, this happiness, this fulfillment. You have a new way of doing things. So this is kind of this thing it's change. That if you want if you want change, you have to be change. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling you have too much on your plate, how do you change that? To actually take the actions to make the change. I love this here. The Wheel, the Lovers, the Magician, the Nine of Cups. This is all major arcanas here. This is major. This is a strong message for someone. This is something that's going to take you time, right? But it's practicing and trying different ways until you get it right, until you have it more under control. And it brings you that fulfillment, and it, like I said before, it works, it helps with your relationships, because you're not being so overwhelmed, and you're not feeling so stressed, and you're not taking out your frustrations on your partnerships, your friendships, or your family members. All right, so let's Let's just grab one of these to close it out for today. Community, yes, your community. What is your community that you can rely on? We have a yes card. Your community. Happy families, reunion, coming home, celebration, surprises. It's your community. It's teamwork, right? Teamwork, teamwork. That is your word for today, is community and teamwork. Teamwork is your word. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? And that's what gets you through. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.